which is pretty dangerous. Okay? So one of the points I want to make is it takes time and commitment. Remember, 6 years old, 24 years old, 18 years. It takes time and commitment. Another point that I want to make is that when you're growing up, it's really important. Some of you guys are probably buddies, friends. You probably stay at each other's house every once in a while. Hey, come stay at my house. Come stay at your house. That's why I love wrestling too, so I made friends, right? Our dads hung out, you know, we go fishing, do stuff together. That's one of the biggest reasons I love wrestling. Yeah, I liked wrestling, but I liked having friends. I liked playing. I liked having a good time too. I like going to tournaments in Colorado and California and Oklahoma and Texas. I like traveling with my buddies, right? Wrestling the tournament, going out to eat, having fun. That's a fun part of wrestling. I enjoy that about wrestling. And so here's the thing, is that on this journey you're on, what's really important is you hang around friends that are going to encourage you. They're going to be good examples to you. Because as I start getting older, you guys aren't to middle school, high school yet. What happens as you start getting older, there's always this temptation, this threat to maybe start hanging around guys that are bad for you, right? They're going to say, oh, you shouldn't be working that hard, or oh, you don't need to study tonight. Oh, you should start making bad decisions. You shouldn't listen to your parents because I don't. Right? There's going to be kids, young men, as you get older. They're gonna try to lead you down that wrong path. And again, if you want to be the best, state champion, national champion, world champion, you got to learn how to not to spend time with those guys. You guys understand me? Because you know what? They don't have big goals and dreams. They just want to get in trouble. Down the road, you'll see those guys 15 years from now. They won't have accomplished much. You need to hang out with other guys that are like, what's your name? Oakley? You need to hang out with buddies like, Oakley, man, I believe you can be the best. And I'm going to help you. How can I help you make the best? And if Oakley goes to make a bad decision, I'm like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that, Oakley. I'm your buddy. Right? You shouldn't do that. Remember? You're like, oh, yeah. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't do that. That's who you should hang out with. Does that make sense? You need to hang out with friends. They're going to encourage you, positive. Don't hang out with guys. They're going to tell you that you shouldn't study, and cause you to make bad decisions, or cause you to act up in class. You guys understand that? Because connected to this, do you guys want wrestling to grow in your town? Orem, Mount Pleasant, you want wrestling to grow there? You want wrestling to grow in Utah? How many college wrestling programs are there in Utah?
Got one.
One. You guys know where I'm from? Anybody know?
Colorado, Texas.
Texas. You guys know how many college wrestling programs there are in Texas?
0.
One.
There's one. Which one?
Finally one. Wayland Baptist Private School in Plainview, Texas. The reason I tell you that story, guys, is because I can kind of connect to guys from Utah. One college wrestling program. Texas, one college wrestling program. And so here's what I mean. I want wrestling to get big in Texas. I want it to grow. I want there to be more college wrestling programs. I want more guys from Texas to make the Olympic team and win Olympic gold medals. You want wrestling in Utah to grow, right? You want there to be more college wrestling programs, so Utah Valley is not your only option. It'd be great if you had a bunch of options, right? University, right? But Utah State maybe more college wrestling programs. But you know who makes that really happen? You.
They all used to.
You. Here's the thing. The harder you study in school, the better young men that you are, the better decisions you make. When you go to school, because a lot of you guys, you probably wear your Mettle wrestling t-shirts to school, right? Or wrestling t-shirts and your teacher, right? Right, support your team, your teachers or friends that might know, hey, that's Oakley, he's one of those wrestling guys. That's that wrestling guy, Oakley. Or other guys, right? You become kind of that wrestling guy. So what happens if that wrestling guy ends up coming to class late, doesn't do his homework, becomes a bully at school, makes fun of other kids, is smart out to his teacher? What does wrestling look like? Sloppy. Wrestling looks like it's a sport for a bunch of meatheads, barbarians, people that aren't smart. What happens though? What happens with this? What happens as wrestlers? You're the wrestling guy at school, right? You're that wrestling guy. What happens if you show up to school, class on time, right? Your teacher tells you to do something, you do it. You study hard, you make good grades. You're really nice to the other kids at school, right? You always work hard. Maybe even throw in some yes sirs, no sirs, yes ma'am, no ma'am. You throw some of those in. Hey Oakley, did you get your homework done? Yes, sir. Hey Oakley, did you get your chores done? Yes, sir. You throw some of those in, go to school on time, do your school homework, be nice to other kids at school. If there's other bullies picking on other kids, I'm not saying you need to go fight them. You need to take up for that kid. Right? And and then you start being respectful, yes sir, no sir, then what does wrestling look like? Studs, right? So it goes, I like this, it goes from being sloppy to being studs. Just like that. I like to go from geek to chic, and you have a new one for me now, from sloppy to stud. Just like that. You guys see? So if you want to wrestle a girl in Utah, it's up to you. Hey guys, I live in Colorado, I'm from Texas, it's not really up to me. I coach out here. It's not up to me. I'll try to make good decisions out here. But you guys, you're the future of Utah. If you want to Utah wrestling, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Doing your homework, being nice to kids at school, right? Be respectful. You're the future. You guys understand that? So we got time and commitment. We got hanging out with good people, right? And making sure if wrestling grows in Utah, you have to make good decisions. All right, I got one more point, and I'll let you ask me a question. The last point that I have, this is an interesting question. Can you be the best wrestler in the world in folk style wrestling? Can you be the best in the world in folk style wrestling? You think so? What do you think? So this is good. I'm asking this question. I'm asking you to think about it. Can anybody be the best on the earth, the best on the planet, in folk style wrestling? You say no, why? Well, that's not the answer, but let's give it a try, right? You can. Anybody know the answer? Nope, you can't. Anybody know why? Huh? Exactly right. Guys, you can't be the best in the world of folk style because they don't have folk style wrestling at the Olympics. They don't have folk style wrestling at the World Championships. They don't. You can become a national champion, guys, because we're the only country in the world that has it, like you said, but you can't become the best in the world. Now I know that there's